What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome to this new video on Quant. Wanted to cover Quant today because it's one of the most bullish cryptos in the market right now. One of the most bullish great projects as well. So I just wanted to make this quick technical analysis mostly on Quant. We will go over the fundamentals though for specifically the market right now, because the market is kind of in trouble. USDC is depegged from the dollar, as most of you know. This is causing a lot of fear in the markets, so we have to take that into account. So it's great that Quant is bullish like this, but is it really sustainable? We'll talk about that. Before we get into that though, I want to say that if you want to receive daily trading signals, also on Quant, check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment. There you'll find instructions on how to join. But all right, let's talk about Quant right now. So yeah, yesterday, I mean, we were pretty bullish. I mean, yesterday Quant is moving pretty weird right now. Sometimes we off of our support levels, like also off of 120, for example. All of a sudden we get quite a lot of support. Quant, obviously, I know that Quant is an amazing project. I know that Quant is has a little bit less exposure to market situations like this. Because a lot of it is locked. It's locked liquidity. But apart from that, it's a little bit weird at some points of time. I have to be honest. Quant is it's a good thing and a bad thing. But Quant is a crypto that really moves on its own. Yeah. So you can also see that there's some like volume coming from sources which I would say are a little bit shady. But it's nothing to worry about. But in terms of technicals, what you can see is that we hit this 618 FIB, hit a major resistance around 124, 122. Apart from that, we found resistance there, but then we also dropped down to the level we broke above, which is around 117, 116. But now recently what we did is we took a break retest, or not really a break retest, just another resistance where first we found resistance, excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. First, we found resistance at the 618 FIB, and then afterwards we found resistance at the 50 EMA, which is a somewhat of a bearish confirmation. So what I think is that, all right, we now have 117 and 116 as a support. It's a strong support, but it's not as strong as the technical resistance Quant has right now. So what I think is going to happen is that that at some point we're going to drop down below 117, continue to drop down to 112. Then continue to drop down to 108. And I even think this does depend on the market. If Bitcoin can stabilize, then this doesn't necessarily have to happen soon. But because of the bearish momentum in the market, but also because of the general trend of Quant, I think it's likely to assume that we're going to drop down to $100 as well at some point, which on its own could be an amazing buy area for most of you. And I think a lot of you are also going to be very, very interested in buying at that level. It's a huge psychological support level. It's a huge technical support level. So it's definitely possible to get gains from there. But I do think we'll drop down there. And that's still like an 18% drop down. So that might not be the best news you hear this morning. But yeah, as I said, I think given all of the fundamentals we have, given the technical situation, that seems like the most likely scenario. It doesn't mean it will happen quickly, but it means that I think it will happen eventually. But that's my take on Quant for now. So if you do have any questions, then let me know. But for now, take care and bye.